This is a request that we had from a couple of people when we got here. As I said, I'm currently going to be spending a year building this King Arthur musical, basically. And one of the things that is the jumping off point for me, I'm going to be writing new material for this, as well as some of my King Arthur songs, including those. But the new material is going to be, a lot of it's going to be from Morgan Le Fay's perspective, because she's such a cool character. Oh my goodness. Everybody thinks of her in the Middle Ages as the villain, you know, King Arthur builds and Morgan tears down, or she manipulates things. Well, there's a good amount of evidence showing that she could, well, a good strength to the storyline, there's no evidence one way or the other, that she was driven to it, as we all are, by circumstance. Now, we all choose in our circumstances how we react. Sometimes when someone wrongs us, we are able to overcome it and remain positive, and sometimes it drags us down. Now, in Morgan's case, she had been quite a privileged young girl. She was a Cornish princess and would have inherited all of her father's domains. But her father was killed by a warlord named King Uther. Now, King Uther was not a kind man. He saw that there was something to be taken, and so he killed Morgan's father, married Morgan's mother, and basically dispossessed this young girl. So she loses everything in one fell swoop. Well, she can't strike back at that warlord, she's just a girl, but down the road, she sets her heart on revenge because there's a child, Uther's son, Arthur. And she thinks, I can't strike out at the man who wronged me, but maybe I can strike out at his son. And it got me thinking years ago about how much of our lives are formed by our parents' feuds. You know, how much of our attitudes are formed by what our parents tell us is true about the world. And for some of it, us, we're very fortunate in that we are raised in a time of safety and love and comfort, and we learn to see the world as a beautiful place, but some of us don't. And in Morgan's case, she steals her brother Arthur's son out of the cradle and hides this little baby, Mordred, and raises him as her own child, as only hers, no other influences. And so this child learns to manipulate, learns to want revenge, even though he had never been wronged. And so I wonder, again, how much we learn and how much we become based on those very first cradle songs and those first influences. So this is Mordred's Lullaby. Hush, child, the darkness will rise from the deep and carry you down into sleep. Child, the darkness will rise from the deep and carry you down. Guileless son, I'll shape your belief, and you'll always know that your father is a thief, and you won't understand the cause of your grief, but you'll always follow the voices beneath that sing loyalty, 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 loyalty only to me. Son, your spirit will hate her, the flower who married my brother, the traitor. You will expose his puppet behavior, for you are the proof of how we betrayed her loyalty, 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 loyalty only to me. Child, the darkness will rise from the deep and carry you down into sleep. Child, the darkness will rise from the deep and carry you down. Guileless son, each day you grow older, each moment I'm watching my vengeance unfold. For the child of my body, the flesh of my soul, will die in returning the birthright he stole. Hush, child, the dark Child, the darkness will rise from the deep and carry you down. La da 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 da.